Motivation. It's something everyone needs to maintain when the task they are doing is difficult. As the old saying goes, anything worth having doesn't come easy. So in this video, I'm going to be speaking about motivation and how to maintain yours and what your biggest obstacles can be, both in Siege and in life. As you might have noticed, I haven't been posting a lot of videos as of late. I've averaged like 1 to 2 videos a month on this channel versus the normal 4 in previous years. The core reason? Motivation. Siege has been frustrating to play with a massive amount of cheaters roaming in the Plat Plus ranks. It's been really annoying to queue, and due to the likelihood of running into people with, better gaming shares, it's just been frustrating. My channel, as well as lots of other Siege creators, have seen a massive dip in viewership, as others probably experience the same thing. Even though numbers aren't my primary motivation for creating content, it has been tough for me to gather motivation to make videos each week after every one of my play sessions is just abysmal. Just trying to push through and make more content would likely just cause the quality to suffer, and the past 2 seasons I question whether or not Siege even had a future. So the tone of my videos would not be a positive message that I want to push forward. So what I've been doing instead is releasing some stress by playing some other games. I got gifted Horizon Zero Dawn for Christmas and mowed through that rather quickly, as that game got me hooked really fast. Fantastic game, highly recommend. I dabbled in a little bit of World of Warcraft, and I've tried a couple other MMOs to satisfy my RPG fix. Currently, right now, I'm running around in Black Desert Online, which has a really nice combo system and satisfies my fighting game enjoyment as well. However, this little vacation is just an example of poor motivation, and each person has their own personal struggles and reasons for doing certain things. I let my poor experience be an excuse to kick back and relax instead of putting in the work I need to continue progressing myself in a meaningful way. And that should be the goal. Progress yourself each day in a meaningful way. Kicking back and playing MMORPGs is not progressing anything. Well, besides maybe my XP, but and my levels, but I wouldn't call that meaningful. I'm not saying that this little mini vacation is all bad, however. Being super stressed out isn't in any way helpful. It will negatively impact whatever task you attempt to perform, and it will end up negatively impacting things outside, like, for example, like relationships. It will make you unhappy, and the primary goal of everything and anything should be to end up happy and fulfilled. There are times where you need to recharge and reload, and sometimes a couple months of stepping away can be the right move to have you come back with your passions renewed and your worth ethic recharged. The trap here is if this happens every time you hit a setback. If you instantly lose motivation and step back from your passion, before you know it, you're doing more stepping back than moving forward. If this becomes an issue, first determine if the passion you are pursuing is even something you actually want. Make sure it's something that just not seems great on the surface, but once you dig in, it isn't quite as good as you originally thought. Alternatively, attempt to diversify within your passion, whether it be to learn a new skill that will help your original goal, or maybe approach your original goal from a different angle to gain some perspective. Now, it's been like over 3 minutes and I haven't even mentioned Siege yet, so if you're still here, you're awesome. So let's tie this together. Siege is a diverse game. There are many ways to play, and there are many different aspects of your game that you can modify and improve on. If you have motivation to play dips, but you still want to try and push through instead of taking that step away, try to break your old habits to gain some new perspectives. Try some new operators that you typically don't play, or roles that you typically shy away from. For mechanical assistance, try a different mouse grip or modify your sense to something drastic. Try different methods to shake things up to get you to think and approach things differently. If you play in a stack and things are getting repetitive, shake up roles and IGLs and see if the outcome changes or the general gameplay becomes more enjoyable. Perspective is what eventually kicked me back into gear. I received some DMs from a couple different people asking for help, which basically reminded me of why I got into making Siege content in the first place. Sometimes that concept is very easy. Why exactly are you doing what you're doing? For a relevance to this channel, why are you playing Siege? Is it because it offers gameplay that can't be replicated anywhere else, similar to my reasoning? Or is it because your friends play? Or is it because you want to be the next insert sick pro player name here? Whatever your reasons may be, your underlying happiness while playing Siege is tied to that original intent in some way. So revisit that reason, determine if it's still relevant, and assess if it's something worth continuing. This was a little brain dump based on my current mindset that I hoped could provide some value in and out of Siege. Improvement-based content will return next week, as well as analysis videos mixed in throughout. Keep on improving every day, and as always, my name is Jpeasy. Take it easy.